Alright, give me a second. We can have some silly music in the background. There we go. Isn't this the best Silent Hill music ever? God damn it. Alright, I guess that's good enough. Pause that shit. Let's go. Whoa, okay. Alright, greetings everybody to this stream. This message right here is directed at the people who are viewing it offline later on when this stream is done. So this is streamed on Twitch, and then I upload it later on onto YouTube. So if you find this interesting, then go ahead and check out my Twitch, and you can see this crap when it's live. And we can do all sorts of silly things like this. Okay, I'm still setting everything up, so give me some moments and we should be good to go. In the meantime, we can look at this dude just standing there. I'm actually streaming this with my morning coat, or whatever you call it in English, because I came home from work late today. It's was like 10 p.m. So I took a shower, and then like, damn, I need to stream. So I just took a morning coat on me instead. Alright then, let's do this. So, let's see, what's different this time around in this session compared to last time is that I now have fixed some issues I had. Like, for example, with the white shades behind doors and, you know, weird graphical glitches. I have solved that issue. I'm also trying it out now in 60 FPS, whereas the last stream was in 30, to see how it works out, how many glitches and bugs we get when we go with 60 FPS. The first and most obvious one is of course the handgun, and all pistol weapons you get that sound. And from what I've seen, there is no fix for it, so we just have to live with it. But of course that problem doesn't apply to melee weapons. And then I am trying out, let's see, game options, there we go. So I'm trying out the analog run and walk control. So when I push the stick all the way, I run, and when I don't push it all the way, I walk. So that's a new thing that wasn't in the original, so I'm trying that out. So I don't need to hold the run button, I can just push the stick all the way. And I'm also trying the directional style, which is not tank mode, because in this mode you rotate like a tank and you push forward to walk in the direction that your character is facing. But with this mode it's more modern. You press in the direction that you want your character to go. So yeah, trying that out with the analog movement, so that's pretty cool. I can just push where I want to go, and it's analog sensitive, so I can just do like this if I want to. And that seems to be working out just fine. It feels a lot more fluent, but the problem is it takes away from the horror aspects, at least for me. But yeah, it's much more fluent when playing the game. I'm gonna go down to Barnelli's. Is it this way? I also turned off lens flare, and that is when you look at the camera like this. I can just show you instead. I noticed a problem with lens flare. So, whenever you face the flashlight towards the camera, you get this effect, the lens flare. But as you can see, it really damages the frame rate. So now we only have 40 FPS, and you can see it's not fluent anymore, and we're walking in like a slow motion fashion. And when we're not facing the camera, it's 60 FPS. So when we turn around like this, it lags. It goes from 60 to 40 to 60, 40. Whenever the lens flare is on, the frame rate goes down. And I don't know the issue at all. And even if you play with the traditional 30 FPS limit, it still causes lag spikes. So I would prefer to play without it, especially when going in 60 FPS. So now we can just do this, it doesn't matter. We always have 60 FPS. And I also did some testing with VSync and stuff with 60 FPS, and as you can see now, it flows pretty damn well. I don't see any too many drops in the frames. Seems to be all right. And I need to take up a monitor to see the CPU usage. See if my computer is strong enough to stream in 60 FPS. I do think it is. Okay, we're back. Let's see, now you can see the game, good. Let's see, do we have any problems with the CPU usage? Nope, we don't. We are at around 50 to 60, no, 50% usage, that's good. There you go, I appreciate it very much. All of you who are watching, including my big brother. Very nice of you. So by using these type of controls, when you can run around like this, the directional inputs, you can run around with your with your stick, your wooden plank, and just run around the enemies, hit them like this. It looks really weird, especially when you hold down lock on. I think it's this one. Yeah, so we can just run like this, run around them and just hit them in the back. So as I said before, it takes away from the horror aspect, at least for me. I mean, it just looks ridiculous, and you can't really do that, I think, with rotational controls. So, when I got that all out of the way, let's just go ahead and play the game. So this is pretty damn dark. Damn, it seems pretty bright. Let's see what's the brightness level. It is at 3. Okay. Also, I'm not using the noise filter because it damages the black levels. And what I mean by that is, you can see right here. So if we turn it on, so look at you know, the blackness, and as soon as I press resume, the noise effect is gonna go in effect, and that's gonna make the darkness not be black anymore. It's gonna make it like dark gray. So let's see. Boom. See, it's not black anymore. It's pretty dark gray instead. And that's pretty sad because the noise effect is a huge part of the overall feeling of the game, the aesthetic. I love the noise filter. It's really good, especially with this enhanced edition, which has the PS2 style noise effect, and you can also increase the resolution of it. It's really, really good, but I don't like how it makes it, you know, grayish. So now you can see when I turn it off and I click resume, it's gonna boom, go back to black. And also because I'm streaming and we have this, you know, compression going on, then playing without the noise filter is beneficial to the stream. It is less data to render. So when streaming, I'm not gonna use the noise filter, but when I'm playing, you know, on my own, not streaming, then I'm gonna use the noise filter and then use my TV to lower the black level back to where it should be. So I get both the black levels correctly, and I also get the noise filter. I could do that for the stream as well by using like levels and gamma correction, but for now let's not deal with it too much. Let's just play the fucking game. Run around like a stupid. Okay, let's continue on with story. It should be over there. I noticed a weird thing with James's stamina when using the directional controls and analog movement. As you can see, he can run, you know, forever without getting tired. So when I'm stopping now, oh, never mind. He does need to take a break. Okay, so when I did some testing before the stream, I could run like all the time and he never got tired. But for some reason it's back now, and that's a good thing because, you know, that's how the game is supposed to be. Alright, so I think I've said everything I want to say, and since no one is, you know, talking in chat, I'm just gonna mute the microphone until I need to speak again. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Or yeah, I'm still here. I'm just gonna mute the microphone until someone says anything. Hey, my bro. If you see any significant changes on the graphics while you play or other stuff. Yeah. You know, I already mentioned some of it in the last stream, but for you I can say it again. But right now I don't think there's much to say, you know, other than it is in widescreen, it's in 4K, It's 60 FPS. The flashlight is much better. And also, are we comparing it to the original PlayStation 2 version or the piece of crap HD remaster? Because this looks better than the HD remaster by miles. But compared to the original, it's pretty much the same, and that's how it's supposed to be. But yeah, I will keep that in mind if I see anything that's, you know, really different. Sure. Alright, I need to dig it. I think one of the differences is that these, you know, still images are now full screen, whereas on the original game they were letterboxed. So they just zoomed in the picture to fill out the screen. And that is optional, you can turn it off if you want to keep it, you know, as the PlayStation 2 version. But since the original images were in 16:9, then you can just zoom it. Alright, there's no water. But that's how the game is supposed to be. So I'm supposed to go to the Historical Society over here, but I'm just, you know, exploring, see if I can, you know, find anything. Any glitches. Because I want to mention that the people who made this mod, Town of Silentville, they watched the last stream and commented on it on YouTube. And I already made a response, so you can go check it out if you want to. But once again, if they're watching this, thank you so much. It means really much. It's a fantastic mod, and it's so fun to see, you know, people still interested in this game. To see it be played in an optimal way. Even after, like, what is it, 17 years since its release? It's really great. And so I guess this stream is also some sort of help for them to, you know, see it through my eyes, see if they find any glitches. Whoa, this is... I don't remember this tunnel being so long. Was it like this before? Let's see. When you are here the first time and then you go towards Rosewater Park, I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so that's pretty weird that the flashlight goes through the wall. And for some reason I'm getting frame drops now. I'm like at 57, 58 FPS. I have no idea why. The CPU usage is only at like 50%. And the GPU usage is like at 30. But yeah, this area right here is pretty laggy for some reason. Sparkovania followed. Thank you so much. Wait, we didn't get an alert for that? Or did we? You know, it like should pop up. There it is. Thank you so much. I love that music, by the way. And that Secret of Evermore animated GIF or sprite. And you know, I have different parts of that song depending on what happens in the alert. So for example, if someone follows, you get that part and that animated sprite. And if you, for example, donate, or if you subscribe, or anything else, all of them have different, you know, parts of that song and a different sprite. Oh, the music is still the same here. And let's see, is that the letter? Is it still the same? Okay, so at some point pretty soon, this letter is gonna disappear. For not very obvious reasons, but I could explain. I mean, the point of this stream is not to analyze the story or anything like that. It's just to, you know, try out the mod. But still, I think there's a lot of people out there who don't know the true underlying story of this game. So if anyone is interested, then just go ahead and ask. I'm not saying I'm a, you know, a Bible. You know, I know everything about the story, because there's a lot of things up to interpretation. But I do see a lot more elements and, you know, yeah, things you don't normally see as a first-time viewer, or if you have only played the game once or twice. And there's a lot of, you know, subtle changes in the game that tells, you know, something about the bigger picture. And I think that's just, you know, it's genius. It adds to the replay value. It makes you want to discover more things without, you know, getting spoon-fed everything. I just want to see at what point does it disappear. Because we got this memo from, let's see, director's key. Okay, so here it begins, kind of. So, from what I've seen, this text right here talks about seeing the truth, realizing the truth, what has happened, coming to terms with what you have done. So the abyss is basically, you know, to confess, to realize or acknowledge what you have done. So it's talking about abyss, and the truth can only be learned by marching forward. And then we had this text, the keys in the park, and this is a follow-up. It says, or perhaps you're a fool, the truth usually betrays people, and a part of that abyss is in the old society. A part of that realization, the darkness of your past. And as soon as you go in this, the part of that abyss, which is, you know, here, I think as soon as you go in here, that letter... No, it's not yet. It's pretty soon. It will disappear, because it's not real. The letter is a manifestation that James has made, you know, to lie to himself. And this is the, you know, judgment. It's him. Let's see, is it here? Nope. Oh yeah, the foghorn. Brookhaven Hospital. This is the dude, the director. There is a hole. What could this be? And then you have this freaky stairway. It's still there. Okay. Let's see. So now is when reality starts to twist very much. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's someone riding a motorcycle outside. Like in a circle. Man, this staircase is long, it's so freaking creepy. There we go. Okay, maybe now. I forgot. Is that a suitcase? What is that? Oh, I think it's after the, you know, key to purgatory. Oh, when you're inside you can't run around and attack. It's only outside you can do that. Stab him in the kidney. Oh, okay. What? I died? Well, that was fast. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, here we go. This time I'm gonna be fully healed. Okay, good. Let's run for it. Go, go. Alright, that's this room. Is that the executioners? Crimson! Oh yeah, there's a weird sound in here. That's the straitjacket monsters? Get the fuck away from there, dude. Oops. Okay, is it now when you jump down? Nope. Oh, I've never seen this cutscene in 60 FPS before. Okay, how about now? It's still there. He's dead? No, he crawled away. Okay, once again the frame rate is staggering a little bit. It's like 58, 59 FPS. Alright, I hate this room so much. The radio off? Yes, I can. Do you want me to? Ew! Fuck me. Oh yeah. The stereo effect. And I'm using headphones right now, so it's extra creepy. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna turn off. Oops. The radio. Off with you. You know, you can also lower the volume. But yeah, we have it off. Oh yeah, this is one of the... I think it's like the most interesting key of the game. Because of, you know, that text. And it's one of the only keys in the game. I think it's the only one that you need to go in here and click use. And I think they made it that way because they really want you to look at it. Oh yeah, there's no lens flare. So that looks pretty weird.
Killing a person ain't no big deal. Just put the gun to their head. Pow. You killed him? But it wasn't my fault. He made me do it.
Calm down, Eddie. Tell me what happened.
That guy, he had it coming. I didn't do anything. He just came after me. Besides, he was making fun of me with his eyes, like that other one.
Just for that, you killed him?
What do you mean, just for that?
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
Oh yeah? Why not? Till now I always let people walk all over me. Just like that stupid dog. He had it coming too.
Eddie.
I was just joking, James.
Ha ha.
He was dead when I got here, honest. Anyway, I gotta run.
You're going out there alone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Eddie?
Sick bastard. Okay, so now we can see James's corpse in the painting. Right there, on the lower right side of the screen. It's James's clothes. It's his, yeah, hair color, everything. It's James. Stomp him. Because I want to see at what point in the game does it disappear. Oh, that's where the enemy is. It's an invisible enemy right here. Oh, you can actually hit him. Oh. Okay, so we got the gluttonous pig, which is Eddie. And now we're gonna get the oppressor, and that's James, because as soon as you pick it up, you get locked inside. You feel guilty. So that represents James and Mary. Let's see, the showers is okay, right there. Then we can go back. Is it here? Yep. And this is where Angela's tablet is. And I think that's because, you know, in prisons, it's, you know, kind of typical that the people get, you know, raped or sexually harassed in the showers. And that's exactly what happened to Angela. She was, you know, forced by her father. Not fun. Get out of the way, please. Fucking dick. Get him! He's dead. And there's even blood. Okay, how about now? Nope. I think it may even be after you kill Eddie. I didn't see that. Okay. Man, those feet are really disturbing. Wait, so when does the map disappear? Okay, so we have a map of this area, but then it's just nothing. No, I hate this sound. Hey, there's a painting. Hmm? Oh, that's weird. If you keep on pressing the unequip button, which is this one, the sound loop bugs out. Like it interrupts. Yeah. Or is it because I spin around? Yeah, it is. Okay. How about now? Nope. Okay, it's after the Eddie fight. Pretty sure. Ah, there it is.
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Maria? That thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator, and then
James, what are you talking about?
just before, don't you remember?
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So, you're Maria?
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
Poor James. You silly bitch. Oof, you were lucky. Yeah! God damn. Nope. Okay, I need to get the great knife right now. Where is Pyramid Head? Wait, I wanna try something. I think there's a headphone mode. Yeah, it is. There is, I mean. Let's see how it works out. Kind of. Where's Pyramid Head? He's supposed to be here. Oh, there he is. Get him! Instant killed. Bam! Nice stereo effect. Ouch. Fucking bitch. Here we go. Taste it! Oh. Yeah! Okay, so there's a pretty cool thing you can do here. Oops. So there's a boss battle coming up right here. Let's see. Kind of strange, okay. So you can use your quick save.
Daddy, please don't!
No, I missed it. Okay. Damn! Boom!
Are you okay? Angela, relax.
Don't order me around!
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then? Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right? I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like he always did. You only care about yourself anyway. You disgusting pig.
Angela,
Don't touch me! You make me sick. You said your wife Mary was dead, right?
yes, she was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
That's ridiculous. I never.
James, how could you? You. Alright, it's the arson. And that's this one. Nope. It's the first one, okay.
Maria? Maria?
Maria, no! What happened to you? Why? Why?
Eddie, what are you doing?
What does it look like? He always busted my balls. You fat, disgusting piece of shit. You make me sick. Fat ass, you're nothing but a waste of skin. You're so ugly, even your mama don't love you. Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And the corpse can't laugh. From now on, if anyone makes fun of me, I'll kill him. Just like that.
Eddie, have you gone nuts?
I knew it. You too. You're just like him, James.
Hey, I didn't mean anything.
Don't bother. I understand. You've been laughing at me all along, haven't you? Ever since we first met. I'll kill you, James!
Fuck, let's go. Nej. Get over here. There we go. Okay, so this room seems to have some serious issues. Like, is there supposed to be this much fog? I don't remember that from the PlayStation 2 version. Maybe.
Do you know what it does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look, after you've been laughed at your whole friggin' life. That's why I ran away after I killed the dog. Ran away like a scared little girl. Yeah, I killed that dog. It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts out. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog. He's gonna have a hard time playing football on what's left of that knee.
You think it's okay to kill people? You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people. Don't you know that? Let's party!
Why does he make that weird sound when he walks around? And I can't see him. What? Come on, dude! What? Ouch. Fuck him up.
Eddie? Eddie? I killed a human being. A human being. Mary. Did you really die 3 years ago?
Nope. Okay, now it's supposed to be gone. Yeah, there we go. He has realized. Okay, so I think the frame pacing issues has to do with the fog. Seems to be quite demanding. Let's see, I'm gonna try to save first. And then see what happens if I turn it down to simple. If it crashes or not. Alright. God damn. Oh, there's a tree right there. Okay, but at least now we don't have any frame issues. But it looks like complete crap, so...
Did I scare you?
Yeah, you did.
You're here to find Mary, aren't you, James? Well, have you?
No. Is that why you're here too?
She's here, isn't she? If you know where she is, tell me. I'm tired of walking.
I wish I knew.
But she said it in her letter.
What letter?
Wanna read it? But don't tell Rachel, okay?
Who's Rachel?
She was our nurse. I took it from her locker.
Laura, how old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
So, Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. That's why I'm here. Maybe you'll get it if you see the other letter. The one, Mary. Huh? I must have dropped it.
Laura!
I gotta find it.
Laura!
Hey, what's up? Black Wolf. Yeah, I agree. It's really, really nice. You know, to think that this game is still getting love so many years later. And, you know the channel that made this mod, called Town of Silent Hill? They watched the last stream and they commented on it on YouTube. And that was really, really nice. Okay, you two, get the fuck out of here. Oh, you saw it yesterday. Okay, nice. Yeah, I did some mistakes with it, you know, having not Wine D3D accurately installed. But now I do, and everything is working better than ever. It's just I have some, you know, I'm trying out 60 FPS for this session, and I have some issues with the frame rate at some points. For example, right here, as you can see, it's pretty laggy, and James, he runs pretty slow. My FPS counter says like 40, 44, 50 FPS. And it's just in this part of the hotel. I don't know why. And if I turn off the flashlight, it's better. It's much better, actually. I want to see if it is the... what is it? Shadows. The camera? No, it is the shadows. Okay, so I think it's... you know, all these... sorry, my native language isn't English, but all these pillars or supports on the staircase, all of them casts a shadow, I believe. And I think that's what's causing the frame issues. Yeah, most likely. There's a lot of calculations going on. That might be it. Also that I'm streaming in 60 FPS at the same time. You talk really well? Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, so where are you from, if I may ask? Let's see, Cinderella should be right there. Argentina, okay, cool. Man, there's a big difference then with the time zones, because I'm in Sweden. And it's in the middle of the night for me right now. So as soon as I'm done with this game, I'm going to bed. God damn. Hate that sound. Yes, here we go. And I have a question I usually ask when I'm streaming Silent Hill for new viewers, and that is, what's your, history with Silent Hill? How much have you played it? When did you first play it? And things like that. Because I think it's always fun to meet new Silent Hill fans, maybe, if you are. Because I never, ever meet them in real life. There it is. Cookies. Oh, there it is. Cookie. Play a lot of Silent Hill and almost every game from 1 to 3 several times. Cool. And of course, what's your opinion on the later Silent Hill games that Team Silent was not involved in? The American-made Silent Hill games, everything after 5. I personally think they are complete trash compared to the Team Silent games. On their own, I guess they are okay. Step out of the way, please. 4 is good. It's a weird in some parts. I agree. You know, at first, I didn't like the game too much. And also because I had friends who kind of hated it. And that hate, you know, latched on to me. But then, I played it more. I made speedruns on it. I had world record at some point. It's still up on YouTube if you want to see it. But yeah, that was like 4 years ago. And then later on, I just, had a better appreciation for the game. Oh wait, I'm supposed to open the tin can. I like that it is different. I think I missed something. Or did I? Bar key? I need to get the tin can opener. It's supposed to be back up here. Didn't I? Ah, here it is. Okay, good. Homecoming could have been better. I agree, but still have some good moments. Ambient was good, but lacks puzzles. Exactly. And the psychological aspect, yeah, it was kind of inspired by the Saw movies. Like gore and torture in some scenes instead of psychological horror. It was more straightforward. The music was, alright. Akira Yamaoka did a good job. I like some of the songs very much. Let's see, where are the staircase is right there. Okay. But yeah, I played through it only once, and that was live and blind stream. I had fun with it, but there are many flaws with it. I tried to use a bar key, but it's too dark to find the keyhole. Really, man? Oh, and I love this right there. So you come out here, it's quiet, and you look over there and you see those two. That is psychological horror. In some way. It's not a jump scare. It doesn't build up to it, it just happens. It's just there. It's so freaking creepy. That's one of my favorite moments in the game, because it really affected me when I played it the first time. I was not expecting it at all. Alright, so we're supposed to... Oh, this is another weird part. So you can't place this here because you need a flashlight. Downpour, it's sad because it had a really good story to play, but but they trashed it really bad. It's a complete joke in almost every aspect. Enemies, ambient, puzzles. I agree completely. And I would strongly recommend, if you haven't already, watch the real Silent Hill experience on YouTube. They made a 2-hour review on Downpour, and they go through everything. Well, yeah, not everything, but, enough. And I watched that review several times. It's funny, it's informative, and it saves you a lot of time if you don't feel like playing the game yourself. But yeah, that's the only console Silent Hill game I have never finished. And that kind of says something. I have done a stream on all of them, live and blind, and that was many years ago. But I did it, all of the Silent Hill games on console, live and blind. Also Downpour, but I canceled it because I didn't want to play it. I got stuck. It was boring. Didn't, grab my attention. And then some years later, I tried it again. Streamed it live and blind. And no, I can't bring myself to play through that game. I don't like playing it. What the fuck? I've never seen straitjacket enemies in here. That really scared me. Holy crap. Never ever have I seen those in there. And I don't even know why I went in there, because I'm supposed to go up to 312. Right here. James! Alright. Oh wait, I haven't done this yet. Yeah, Silent Hill 4 has some flaws with the story. Although I would consider it better than all of the Silent Hill games after it. There are some pretty good analysis of Silent Hill 4 that I personally really enjoy watching multiple times. And one of them is, once again, the real Silent Hill experience. They made a revisiting review of it, going through it in more detail, and that was pretty good. And then there is a YouTube channel called The Gaming Muse, M-U-S-E, The Gaming Muse. And she has made, very recently, some analysis and symbolism videos on Silent Hill 4. And those are very interesting as well. So, I like it, I really do. She mentioned in the video that when Team Silent, began production on the game, their keyword was change. So it was supposed to be different. Thank you so much. Nope. All right. It's after the cutscene. I mean, to be honest, this right here looks really good, compared to newer games. Considering how old this game is, I mean, it still holds up. For me, it looks, it's really well designed. Snow. Oh yeah, videotape. Let's go. Actionist, etc. So many things could go wrong in the end. Yeah, indeed. To be honest, I like the gameplay of Silent Hill 4. I think it's really fun. When you charge up your attack, like with the rusty axe, and you just swing away and just crush your enemies. It's really nice.
You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
But you never did. Yeah, indeed. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, they still look good to this day. That's weird. I don't know why, but I'm having frame issues here as well. Like 57 FPS. It doesn't look like anything on the screen is demanding, so I don't know why. Yeah, God of War. I played through that game as soon as it came out, really, and my god, it's really good.
So there you are, James. Did you get the letter?
What? Now I have 30
Right there?
FPS.
If not, let's get going already, okay?
I think it's a VSync problem on top of it. And now we're back to 60. No, 57 FPS.
Gone. She's dead.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
Nope.
No. I killed her.
Yeah, indeed. And also the 60 FPS is not
You killed
working
her!
flawlessly.
Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
So cruel, so mean.
She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. The Mary you know isn't here.
Well, fuck it. She has goes.
Laura, I'm sorry.
If it will be forgotten, like so many franchises nowadays. No, I don't think so. I think Silent Hill made such a big impact on that generation. It's gonna be spoken of for a long time. At least that's what I'm hoping. Because this game, I mean, these games have a quality that speaks for themselves,
Voice.
and that's what's gonna keep it in people's minds, and in, you know, relative videos and discussions. Okay, so back to the frame rate issue. I think it never went below 30. So if I had a 30 FPS limit, we wouldn't notice any lag at all. And now it's back to a solid 60, so that's nice. I mean, for example, I'm an old player, and I don't think a company like Blizzard is going to make a game like Warcraft 4 or the Eternal Wait for Half-Life 3, etc. Even the director of Soul Calibur 6 said that if it didn't sell well, it could be the last. Yeah, you know, it's impossible to know right now. what's gonna happen or what's not gonna happen. I think Blizzard will at some point do something new with Warcraft, with a new engine, because you know, as much as people still like World of Warcraft, it still has an old engine and it shows many times. And when they do something new with Warcraft, it's gonna sell like butter. It's gonna be crazy. Oh wait. If it is a, you know, a new RTS game, or if it is a new MMORPG, I don't think that's gonna be the case, but yeah. I hope they do something new with it. Because I like the Warcraft universe. Capcom, it's the company that gives me hope these days. Yeah, me too, because Resident Evil 7 was a really nice, you know, new direction for the series, going back to, you know, horror and survival, which I really enjoy. It doesn't have to be zombies. As long as it is, you know, focusing on horror, that's and survival, that's all I care about. So for Resident Evil 7 I do like, and I have already pre-ordered the remake of Resident Evil 2, Digital Deluxe Edition. And I am really, really looking forward to playing that. I'm a huge Resident Evil 2 fan. I've played it too many times to count. Even speed ran it sometime before. But yeah, I do like it a lot. Yeah, Capcom has let me down some points before. I really liked the Devil May Cry HD collection, even though it had some issues compared to the original, but it was still playable, it was fun, and you know, I liked it. And then, yeah, Devil May Cry, or DMC, you know, that spin-off, I didn't like that. So I'm really happy that they're going back to Devil May Cry 5 with Nero and the old gang. So freaking cool. So yeah, Capcom is one of my favorite publishers these days. So I agree with you there. I'm gonna buy many games that they're gonna release. Resident Evil Remake 2 and oh shit. Yeah, Devil May Cry 5 and so on. Yeah, Silent Hills, that was really, really interesting. And so Resident Evil 7 took inspiration from that. So I'm glad something came out of Silent Hills.
Mama, I was looking for you.
And that gave me so much hope when Silent Hills came out.
Then.
Like, yeah, Silent Hill is finally going back to Japanese developers being involved and being truly scary and psychological.
You're not my mama.
But nope, I hate Konami. I really do. I think they are a garbage company.
Oh,
You know, I have heard a lot of good things about Onimusha, and I've seen some gameplay, but I never owned a single game and never played it. So maybe that's something I should do.
thank you for saving me,
I'm gonna check out that remaster if it's a good one.
but I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No one
No,
deserves
Angela,
to get
that's
raped,
wrong.
you silly bitch.
No, don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me.
Oh, damn.
Will you love me? Take care of me? Heal all my pain?
Yeah, I will. I love the camera angle. It's so weird.
That's what I thought.
This is my favorite cutscene in the entire game. In the entire series. It's just,
James.
it's perfect.
Give me back that knife.
No. I won't.
I love the voice acting.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No. I'd never kill myself. It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
I mean, this right here is one of the reasons why Silent Hill 2 is my favorite game and story of all time. It is such a masterpiece. Now she's dead. You know, behind, you know, the fire, if you use a cam hack, I've heard, and I think I even saw it at one time, but you can see Angela do some weird movement, some kind of dance or something, before she disappears, but you can't see it in game because she's behind fire and smoke and shit, so you can't see it. But yeah, it's programmed. She does something weird there. And I don't know if it is, you know, from the motion capture, because that whole scene was motion captured and she goes up the stairs. In you know, when they recorded it, did she like do that weird animation dance whatever up there and they just kept it in the game because you can't even see it? Or is it something they added later on? It's so, you know, fun to think about. Oh, I never noticed that before. You can hear a beating heart. Huh. Whoa. Reception area. A lot of funny things for sure in the game. A good sense of humor. I like the save point right here. It serves two good purposes. And one of them is that it's really obvious that, hey, you should save. The game is telling you, you know, don't go through the door, you should save first. But also, that's on the front cover of the original Japanese release. And I think there was an analysis on YouTube that talked about, you know, why it is the way it is. And that was really interesting. Like, the space in between make up bars, like a prison cell. And bars have, you know, is in the game a lot. You can see it in many different places and many different types of bars. So I think there's some kind of significance there, but hey, what do I know? I'm just gonna use the great knife. Let's go. If James was alive? Yeah, one of the main theories that I believe in is the purgatory or atonement theory. That, yeah, James is in purgatory and is reliving this thing over and over until he
I was
atones
weak.
for his sins.
That's why I needed you.
There's a lot of stuff in the game that points to this
Needed someone
theory.
to punish me for my sins.
It even flat out says the word purgatory
But that's all over now.
on the winding key thing.
I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
So yeah, I think James is, dead. Thinking of like the real life version of this game, or how would you say it? The alive world of the Silent Hill universe. James is dead when the game begins, and what you are playing is his purgatory. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Oh, come on. Yes. No. Okay, so if I hold it, I will do a slicing attack. There we go. Just gonna keep on doing that. I can just quick heal myself. That's a nice thing about the PC version. You can just click the heal button. So if you have enough heals, you can just keep on clicking that button and you are basically invincible until you run out. Yeah, that's some of the reasons why I like the PC version, more fun to play. Is that you can change weapons on the go, you can heal yourself on the go. And it also has the analog movement, which I'm using. So I'm not using the run button there. I'm using just the analog stick on my Xbox controller. So if I press it slightly, I walk. If I press it all the way, I run. And then I'm using the directional control, so I can just push the stick where I want to go. It gives it a lot more, freedom feeling, but it also takes away some of the horror aspects, in my opinion. Because the more control you have over your character in this agile, fast way, the less scary and the less, survival. It gets damaged in a way for me. But since I've played this game too many times, and the point of this stream is just to try out the enhanced edition and see how it looks and how it plays. So that's why I'm going with it. And yeah, since I'm almost done with the game, I can say that this enhanced edition is really freaking good. I like it so much. I appreciate they, spend so much time to do this, for free for the fandom. It's so freaking cool. I love it. But I can't say... For example, if someone came to me and said, hey, what's the most optimal way to experience Silent Hill 2? I would still say play it on the original PlayStation 2. PAL or NTSC, doesn't matter too much. Play the greatest hits version, or whatever it's called, on the original console. That's how you should experience it the first time, and then you can check out the PC version. Because it still isn't flawless, unfortunately. But I hope it will be at some point. You don't need 4K. You don't need 60 FPS for this game. Because that's not the way it was designed. It was designed for the PlayStation. And therefore it's perfectly, a perfect place to start the game for the first time. It is a flawless version from what I've seen.
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers.
Well then.
Between the disease and the drug.
Yeah. Ooh, the rain. It looks nice. It's the second time in the entire game that you can see rain. I think the first time is after the hanging bodies boss fight in the hospital. You get dragged outside on this hospital rolling bed or whatever it's called. And this is the second time. Wait, what? Okay, so that doesn't look good at all. The fog just pops in. I wish there was like transparent, what is it, opacity? Like it goes from 0 to whatever number, so it like flows in naturally, not just boom. I don't think it does that on the PlayStation 2 version because I've never seen that before. And to be honest, I've never made it this far in the PC version ever. And this scene seems to be quite demanding because we have 30 FPS now. And I like that very much. Oh, I'm gonna get the Maria ending? I think so. Okay, so yeah, this fog is bringing it down to 30 FPS. And it's making James run very weirdly. It's like slow motion running. Yeah, if I'm gonna replay this game... Oh, well, when I'm replaying this game again, because I will always do it, I'm not gonna go with 60 FPS. It's not good enough yet. It hurts the experience. I mean, I guess for this boss fight, I could just go with simple fog. Let's see if we have 60 now. Oh, god damn, that looks weird. That looks completely terrible. How about no? We don't even have 60 FPS, so what's the point? And maybe because I'm also playing it in, 4K. I think it would be better in, like, 1080. Wait, I can't save. Shit. I would like to decrease the resolution, but... Never mind. Whoa. When I change weapons... The graphics change. And when I de-equip something... The lighting change. That's super weird, and I don't think that's an issue with, the 60 FPS hack. This is something they should look into, because this is really bad. Just because I don't have anything equipped, it looks like complete crap. Let's see, if I unequip it in the menu. Okay, so as soon as James doesn't have anything, it looks like shit. Okay. Let's go.
James, I've been waiting.
Well, that's good for you.
Mary. I'm sorry it took so long.
Didn't you want to see me?
Yes, I wanted to see you. Even an illusion.
I love how the music changes.
That's why I came here.
It's not true, is it? You killed me.
I couldn't watch you suffer.
Don't make excuses, James. I know I was a burden on you. You must have hated me. That's why you got rid of me.
It's true.
It's true. I may have had some of those feelings. It was a long 3 years. I was tired.
That's why you needed this Maria person? James, do you really think I could ever forgive you for what you did?
Ugh. What face? Nope. Get away from me, you crazy witch. Did you know that if you don't have any ammunition at all, you can just wait in the corner for like 5 minutes, I think, and she will just die? Because I think you can't beat this boss fight with melee weapons. No, stop it. Yeah, I think it's in Silent Hill 1 as well. It's a cool Easter egg, you know, and also for people who don't have ammunition, because that happened to me. I have a video on it on YouTube. My first long play video I made. Shit. So I spent all my ammunition and healing items on Pyramid Head, the double Pyramid Head fight. And so when I got to this boss, my only option was to use that trick. So in the video I just stand there for like 10 minutes or whatever it is. Stop it. Just get down already. Yeah, definitely. James. James. Fuck you. I don't need this shit. Oh, now it doesn't happen anymore, you see? I think it's because I changed the fog. Hey, James.
James.
Whoa.
James.
How about you shut your dick?
James.
Yep, Marie ending. I think it's one of my favorites. Because it goes with that full circle theory. He's just repeating the same shit until he learns and atones for his sins. And it also has the best ending song, which is Promise.
You killed Mary again?
Again.
That wasn't Mary. Mary's gone. That was just something Maria? Maria?
What, James?
I want you. I want you with me.
Are you sure?
Come on. Let's get out of here.
What about Mary?
It's okay. I have you.
You just met me. Her.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill.
I'm not sure. Actually, I didn't look.
You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
Okay, so just before that boss fight,
Waiting for you
she
to
said
come
something
to see
very...
me,
James said something very interesting.
but
He
you
mentioned
never
it
do.
was a long 3 years. I was tired.
And so
And in
I
the
wait,
beginning of the game, James said
wrapped in my
Mary
cocoon
died of
pain
that damn
and
disease 3
loneliness.
years ago. But she didn't die
I
3 years
know
ago.
I've
He even
done a
says it in the
terrible thing
hotel.
to you.
So it's
Something you'll never
It's,
forgive me for.
really well told
I wish I could
that
change that.
for James, Mary
I
was
can't.
already dead when she got sick, when
I
she
feel
was
so
bedridden,
pathetic and ugly
and he had
laying
to
here,
take care of her for
waiting
3
for
years
you.
until it became too much.
Every
So in the
day I
beginning of the
stare
game, he
up at the
says, yeah,
cracks in the
she
ceiling,
died 3 years ago.
and all I can think about
For him, Mary
is
was
how
dead.
unfair it all is.
That's a really nice twist on how you look at
The
things.
doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know
When you
if
say
you hate me or pity
They,
me,
who do you mean? Like
maybe
Konami?
just
Or
disgust
if they
me.
ever make a new Silent Hill game? Or just any game in general?
I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I
Yeah,
want you to
indeed.
know this, James.
I hope they sell it.
I'll always love you.
You know, I would be so happy if Silent Hill got sold
Even though
to
our life together
Capcom.
had to end
Because
like
they would do
this,
something incredible with it.
I still
At least I hope
wouldn't
so.
trade it for the world.
And maybe Capcom
We
could
had
hire
some
Bluepoint
wonderful
and they
years
could make
together.
a true remastered collection for Silent Hill
Well.
1 to 4.
This letter has gone on too long.
But yeah, I'm just dreaming
So-
here. That would be a
I'll
perfect
say
world
goodbye.
for all the Silent Hill fans.
I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me.
Dead streamer. Indeed.
These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you.
Oh.
Did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing.
It's great.
That's why I want you to live for yourself now.
But I'm getting teary-eyed. This
Do
scene,
what's best for you, James.
this scene is true Pepe Hands.
James. You made me happy.
And now we get the best song in the game. Well, one of them. Alright, we have a cutscene. I forgot about that. Full circle, here we go.
You'd better do something about that cough.
It's too late, you silly bitch. She's gonna die. I mean, what if they go back to the bathroom where the game started? She just vanishes, or he kills her, or whatever, I don't fucking know. And then the game just starts over. You know, he goes back to the mirror where the game started. And it just repeats again. He's stuck in purgatory. Because he's such a stupid bastard. No, but I have said this before and I will say it again. And I will say it many more times in the future. This game is a masterpiece. It's a truly wonderful and unique. And I will always love it. This is the 4th time I've streamed through the entire game. And I have also done a co-op let's play with Amos, so that's 5 video series I made on just this game alone. So maybe that says something. You know what's funny about that cutscene? When he says you better do something about that cough? In the Silent Hill 2 remaster with the new voice acting, his tone and his voice, he sounds like a comedian or something. I can't, you know, do an impersonation of it, but look it up. It's on the Real Silent Hill experience on YouTube. You can see it there on the HD collection video, or maybe you can just find it online. But look at Maria ending new voices and tell me that James's voice is like, it sounds like a comedian. It's so freaking funny. Oh my god, you can't take that cutscene seriously at all. It doesn't work. And on top of that, it's Troy Baker doing the voice. I mean, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. Motion and voice actor. Guys, see he, Monica, Donna, David. So good. But yeah, this has been a great stream. I mean, I was pretty lonely most of the time. So sad. No, but I really appreciate you guys hanging out here. Makes it much more fun. And I want to give a big shout out and thanks to the town of Silent Hill, the channel, and yeah, the guys who made this mod, the enhanced edition. Be sure to check it out. It's a really nice project, and I hope it just continues. The support that this game is still getting is amazing to me. Well, Amnesiac, that's your own goddamn fault. But that's okay. Mary, why? "17 years. Konami, why are you such a poop? You suck." Alright. Now we have the PC version credits. Fuck that shit. What? Why is it so dark? Oh, goddamn, okay. I was 9 years old? Yeah, I was. Okay, we got 5 stars. That's something. Okie dokie, save that shit. Alrighty folks, thank you so much for watching. Now we get out of here. We're gonna play this one as a
James,
finale,
honey,
and when it
did
ends,
something
the
happen to
stream will
you?
end.
After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else?
And maybe tomorrow I'm gonna stream something else. I don't know what. Maybe I need to finish Uncharted 4.
Forgetful. Remember that time in
I'm
the
at
hotel?
chapter 10, so I might just stream the rest of that game.
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that video
We shall
game
see.
you made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
You know, in the game she says, come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars. And like, don't you want to touch me? And James is like, I don't know. I'm like, just touch her forehead. Oh, we don't have the voices. Okay. You're supposed to get that when you have completed the game. But yeah, okay. It doesn't ruin the song, so that's good. It's true. I mean, some of these full motion videos are not in the game. They're only here in the collage or whatever it's called. I love this song. It's a masterpiece. And for those of you who have listened to my music album, this melody is you should recognize it. You do? Well, how great! Even the chords, I used that in the album as well. Yeah, you know, one of my favorite songs in Silent Hill 1 is, I don't know if it has an official title. Yeah, I think it's Not Tomorrow. It's the cutscene where Lisa Garland dies or disappears when she's crying blood. That song I like really much. I mean, very much. And I play it on piano. I've learned the whole thing. And it's so freaking good. But Silent Hill 2 has, yeah, one of the best soundtracks. Silent Hill 3 as well. I mean, all of them. I mean, Silent Hill 1 to 4 have really good soundtracks.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real.
Kappa. I don't fucking believe you. Oh, you guys. Okay, just to prove a quick... Oh yeah, we have the sub scenario. Fuck. I've only finished that once. So that's pretty interesting for me. I'm gonna do that as well, but not now. Because I need to sleep. It's past 1 a.m. and I need to work tomorrow, so what am I even doing here? But yeah, we will stream that tomorrow evening for me, and yeah. Letter from Silent Heaven. Okay. Look how fast this game starts. It's insane. It says boom boom. Bam. And here's an interesting thing. If you stand here, you get a weird 3D camera, which you can control, and then you can look at the background. And as you can see in the top left corner, it clips or cuts out, so that's literally unplayable. And then we can use this glitch, because when you walk here, he says, no point going back, and he walks back. But if you save, you can continue walking. Kind of. And if you go far enough, the camera will change. Oh, there we go. It's like, what face? And you can see this fog is just a layer. Woohoo! I mean, look at those trees. Wow. Okay, so this image, that background, it was taken in England or somewhere in United Kingdom, I believe. But this game is, you know, set in USA. So what the fuck? And when you see this image in such a high resolution, it just doesn't work as well anymore. It looks too real compared to how the game looks when you see it, you know, yeah, on the PC version. Like, you can see some boats sailing out there on the sea. It's like, what? Not the sea, I mean the lake. Okay, so... wow. Okay, it's kind of hard to control because I have no idea where I'm going. Yeah, holy crap. Imagine if you... wait, what? James? Oh, we have still bugged it. We need to go over here first so we get the text. Hello? James? I mean, I'm really trying to control him. He's just walking wherever he wants to. I'm pressing left now, but he's going... James, you're drunk. Go home. I can't even do anything. I can't go anywhere. I can't press anything. And I can barely run where I want to go. It's like shit. Okay, so in the last stream, this wall here behind the... God damn, it's glitchy. The controls are very glitchy. Okay, so it was like completely... This is like gachi base. Shaking back and forth. Okay, so the background was white, completely white. And now it is black. What you say? What? I was standing still and James was moving on his own. I'm not touching the controller at all right now. And then he just moved. Oh, you see that? What the fuck? What face? What I'm trying to say is I fixed the wine D3D or whatever it's called. So now it's working and yay. Oh, what the crap, this is so weird. Wait, does that happen no matter where I stand? Let's see, if I stand here. And that music, indeed. No, it only happened over there. No, here we go. It makes me really curious. I mean, what is happening with the programming? Okay, it's enough. No more fun time. I can't even turn off the game. I can't press start. I can't press the map. I can't do anything. Yeah, he's still glitched. Okay, so what if I load? Okay, there we go. It's fixed. You can see Maria there on the poster. Okay, boys. I really need to go now. So thank you so much, both of you, for hanging out. Want to thank my big brother who was lurking for the most of the stream. And Louise, Sweetie Candy. Thank you all so much. And I hope to see you next time, hopefully tomorrow, if I'm not too tired, and we shall do the sub-scenario dance game, and then I don't fucking know, we shall see. But yeah, you two, take care, see you next time.